Basic anatomy. I've got the rings here, and again, I'm going to make sure that it's not twisted, meaning that this edge here is going to come, and I'm just going to follow it with my fingers all the way through and in and out here. You can see here that it's a tiny bit twisted, but that's fine. I'm just going to make that look pretty. I'm going to spread it out nice in the rings, and the same thing on this side. Following down all the way, coming up, and it's going in and out at the same side. And again, the double layer really helps to be able to, when you're learning, to be able to tell, are you twisted or are you not?
Right.
Okay, so then I'm going to put it on. It's going to go over one shoulder. I recommend that you switch off shoulders because now I haven't, and I'm now dependent on doing it on this kind. When you're learning how to do it, you can train yourself, your muscle memory on both sides. Okay. This is ideally where you want your rings. When you're learning, don't worry about it. They're going to travel, meaning they're probably going to migrate down. Again, ideally you want them here. You don't want them up here. That's going to hurt. You don't want it down here. It can cause, you don't want to squish your breast. It can, prolonged breast smushage can cause a clogged duct, which can lead on to bad things. So if you can avoid that, definitely. Again, nice and broad across here. More evenly the fabric is spread out, the more evenly the weight is distributed. You don't want this kind of action that's going to pull on your neck. Again, the idea about baby wearing is that you're comfortable and safe, your baby's comfortable and safe, and you have your hands free so you really can do what you need to. Nice and spread out. Then what I do is I spread out the fabric on my back and really pull it around so that I know there's no slack on the back. So I've got all my slack up front. Okay, how does a ring sling move? Well, again, this was the tail. I can pull the tail and the entire piece of fabric comes up. I can also pull the rails and individual pieces of the fabric move. So if I'm pulling this one, just that piece of fabric moves. And if I'm pulling this one, just that piece moves. Now if you notice, when I pulled the inside rail, I pulled out, away, and when I pulled the outside rail, I pulled the opposite way. And that's so that I'm helping to prevent my fabric from being twisted. If you pull here and are pulling down, notice how easily that gets twisted. And again, it's just that little, like once your muscles know how to do it. So again, for a little tiny baby, the principle of any kind of carry is you're going to create a pocket for her. When she's really little, she's going to have her legs in, so her whole body is going to be inside.
Sun is on your face.
So I'm going to create a wall of fabric between me and her so I know that she's really in a pocket. I'm going to bring this across, and again, I'm going to pull out on that side there.